Okay, hello everybody. Hello ladies. My infinite screen and all my screenshots and stuff. Hello ladies. Um, we're gonna be playing my Glorious Queen game, Doki Doki Literature Club, except for I'm lazy and I don't want to play the whole game over and over again, so we're gonna pull up the game, but we're gonna go from a save file. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm so freaking ready for this game. Oh, yes. Because this game takes like 3 to 5 hours. I'm so lazy. I'm gonna have to read. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Yeah. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. Doesn't seem to be the case. Uh-oh. Suri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yeah, I'm sure they are. Mary's face is already buried in a book. Can't help but notice her tense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. Can we go visit her, please? Yes! Oh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. My goat! You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized? Someone else is just gonna mess it up. Me too, girl, me too. Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. Yeah. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How'd you know, anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? That means you're a white boy. I see. It's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pulled it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably one of the most irritating sights in the world. Or one of the most, whatever. I know that feel. Get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on the door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. Yeah, I'm sure you weren't, you freaking bum. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Panangrius. Because this is a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Yes, girl. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Yes. I stared at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. Yes, girl. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Ooh, wah, wah, ooh, wah. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She bats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs want to work. Can't read at the same time like that. Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't say that. It made me feel weird about it. It's okay, girl. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. Yeah, you should be sorry, freaking bum. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki wants to get inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. Kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at an ice cream shop. That just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's like what makes it so good. It's like Nana, except for I liked Nana. Nana's really good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? Yeah. Stop judging, you freaking bum. It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Yeah, you did. Anyway. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Ooh, wah, wah, ooh, wah. Natsuki gives me a little shove. Just meant that I haven't seen you at your full power. Huh, good save. Yeah, girl. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking at around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Scratching my head. Definitely not a coincidence. Yeah, it's okay though, because she can get away with it. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Yeah. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. That's true. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Oh. ... We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. ... Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. No, you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. Yeah, I'm sure you are. If you say so. These floors are so clean. Do you see the freaking texture on these floors? Dude. I guess it's from sharing something with someone, like... Okay. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Huh? You don't? Oh, I love her freaking, how they draw her. That's not, well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Huh. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. I just think manga's for kids. It's okay, girl. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Me too, girl, me too. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. Why are you talking about it like this? Anyway, I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. This is safe in here in the club room. Except Monica is kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Yes. ... So? Ha 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 ha. Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I'm so sick of this man. I flip the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. Ugh, I gotta take a sip of my drink. Ooh. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori's my favorite. Minori! Duh. It's just like freaking more jump. More jump. More jump. Oh my god, Minori. I don't even have live 2D. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's literally her, dude. Minori's my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since... Dude. Dude. When Minori was a child, she would often have bad luck. Yeah. It's literally her, dude. Okay, anyway. It gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Yay! It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little bit to myself. Okay, everyone! Hi, Monica. Eh? Are you all ready with today's poems? No. ... Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Haha. Natsuki suddenly notices how close this game is a tongue twister. I can't do this. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright. Guess we'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but... Monica just said... Don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I said that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. Oh, by tomorrow? I got partway through the volume so far. Might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. Yeah, you should get through it. But... Okay, wish me luck. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. I did it! Oh, yes. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? You're gonna get beat. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Me neither, girl. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah's still on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook, because she's fancy like that. I can really see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. You already know who I'm picking. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Yeah, mine is so cutesy. Dot dot dot. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what was the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. Ooh. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. Hey, someone is playing Overwatch right now. I want to help you feel more comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. I hope you're happy now. I hope you're... I forgot the lyrics to that song. So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Ugh. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. Ugh, you don't understand anything, do you? No. I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I'm gonna kill this guy. Is my VaderTube even working? Can you guys see? You guys can see. I'm so happy about that. I said that mostly to myself. Oh, Natsuki must really hate me or something. Yeah, I wonder why. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she likes my poem. It's a win. W. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Ugh, fine, I guess. I guess, bro. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yes, girl. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. Me too, girl, me too. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set it up for a rhyme in the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Yes, girl. I'm glad you learned something. Me too. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? She is the youngest. She probably is a first year. Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with her last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take it away from her. I want to read Sayori's. I'm a Sayori. Da-da-da. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Benacrius. Huh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Sayori. Must be seriously overacting. I'm not a good writer at all. Yeah, stop freaking self-glazing. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. Sure, Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. I don't care about her. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Benacrius poem. Yes, girl. That makes it feel extra special. Like I could feel your feelings in it. What are you saying, girl? Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Be nice to her. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of this club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Pancreas. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, get to know that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Yes, girl. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah, because I'm so cool like that. Yeah. How much percentage is my phone? Yay! How much percentage is my phone charged? I have 2 likes. Matthew has not texted me back. I'm gonna get sad. Anyway, now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Wait, I gotta take a sip of my thing. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I would sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Me too, girl, me too. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Me too, girl, me too. What the hell? Help! Whatever. Well, at least it makes me feel a little better with myself. Don't be mean. Still try my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This is so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Okay, my goat. Hi, Pancreas. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever had any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Yeah, I'm sure you are. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. I mean, I guess, bro. Don't worry, Pancreas. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I had Monica my poem. I like it, Pancreas. Stop saying my name. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ha 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 ha. Oh, jeez. No. Kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Huh? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be kind of your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Yeah, because you're a bum. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards all kinds of styles, but I'll always find what suits you. Oh, I'm skipping this line. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, it's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into anything, everything. A hole of infinite choices. I really realized now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he on the other side was looking in. What are you saying to me, girl? So, what do you think? It's very freeform, that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ha ha ha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe I've heard everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down onto paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yes, girl. You're welcome. Okay, everyone. Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. I'm holding. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad? No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Girl, can I skip? Oh, frick, oops. Yuri raised her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice it's been several minutes and we really haven't gone anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Can I skip? Okay. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope everyone that Oh my goodness, girl. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I can barely read this. Okay. A ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Girl, I can't read your handwriting. Yuri. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Yeah. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. I can't read it. That's a relief. That's like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. Isn't it too short? I usually write longer poems. Don't! Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Panay. Really? Oh, really? Must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in a last remaining place of comfort and able to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Can I auto? I don't want to freaking sit here and speak. Okay, we're gonna go through this. You guys aren't gonna have to read any of that. Oh, shoot! Oh, no! Oh, frick. Okay, well, whatever. Hold on. As I do my eye drop. Okay, you guys can read this. Guess it's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. Wish I had multiple voices, but I can't. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sari and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sari liked it. Pancreas did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Pancreas liked my poem too, He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, shoot. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Pancreas appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I'd deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who I wasn't the one whose food magically grew size bigger as soon as Pancreas started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Pancreas... She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out of the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Pancreas. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Pancreas? Well? How do I get dragged into the middle of this in the first place? Oh, I just burped. It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be, let's spin a wheel. Stop. Wheel of... No, let's do it on the... Help! Meow. Okay. Haminori. Wheel of names. Oh shoot, my freaking name thing. Hold on, get out of my way. Natsuki, Yuri, Sayori. Gotta pick one. Gotta pick one. They're gonna get mad at me if I have to wait. No. Wheel of names, save me. Okay, let's spin. I really don't want to have to agree with Yuri. Please, 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 please. Shh, we're spinning again. Please. It's Natsuki! You know what that means? Oh, frick. I just opened like 13 tabs. Natsuki, you're really talented. Oh, well, Natsuki has a point. I think that I racked my brain in an attempt to back myself up. I think that conveying feelings with a few words can be just as impressive as well. Let's let reader's imagination take over. Natsuki's poem did a really good job at that. Yeah! Didn't it? Huh! Shows how much you know. That's not... Natsuki. I think that's enough. Huh? Me? But you were so mean to me. Natsuki's voice whines. Look, what we talked about yesterday was right. Writing is a really personal thing, and sharing can definitely be hard. It looks like we learned that today. Even small criticisms can lead to something pretty heated. I glance over my shoulder. Sari's nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're great in a writer, Natsuki. Natsuki's voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that, barely audible. Oh, oops. Whatever. Yuri... Huh? Yuri looks at me dejectedly. With a face like that, I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't mean everything she said, so you don't need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me, Pancreas. Sheesh. Natsuki takes a breath. The thing about... Natsuki glances around the room. Would everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than she boasted. Sari and Monica look away. Huh. Anyway, think about your boobs. I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yeah, you're naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayori? I'll go make some tea. I was just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated it, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone's read each other's poems, right? I hope that was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you, Pancreas. To be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little too used to. Haha. So my joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all, not at all. There's still some time before you go home, so I'll relax for a bit. Of course, besides chatting, we do literature related things in the club room. So maybe we can take the chance to pick up a book or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, Monica. How about what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Oh, of course. Well, I guess that's why you're the vice president, Sayori. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the literature club probably means I can't spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, I guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It's a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Pancreas, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Pancreas! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It really has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Okay, girl. Sayori... Oh, oops. But what happened earlier? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Pancreas, it's nice to see that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't come to this kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Yes, it does. We'll just have to see what's I'm skipping this line too. I bet Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Y'all already know what's up. Oh, frick. Stop! Where's my goat? Kitty. Stop. I want... No. Yes. Yes. I'm having so much fun right now. Oh, frick. Lollipop. Okay, so it's mostly Sayori and Natsuki again, because I'm so cool. Another day passes, and it's time to fill a club meeting already. But I'm a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Enter the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Pancreas! Yo, Sayori. Yo! Yo. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, though, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget you spent all your money, so I would lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Get out of my screen. Yuri suddenly giggles. Huh? I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. Ugh! I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Paninkers to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Can you stop using big words? I didn't mean that. I get too absorbed in my book. Oh, I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? No. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But he wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh! Ah! Out of nowhere, something smacks her in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow! What was... Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though, huh? Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori abruptly tears over the wrapper, opens the wrapper, and takes a big bite. So good. Ugh. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers. Well, yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Heh. Bro. I'm so sick and tired. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Oh, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Oh. Sayori leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Ha ha ha. Jeez, you're just a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori... Huh? Natsuki glances around. Monica's in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Huh? I don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. Hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica's just a club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell, the ring at least. Must have not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I don't know whether you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool! You should probably play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Pancreas. Can you do something for yourself for once, girl? Monica swallows sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. Just to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. Sure, Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Suri somehow has already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. You know who I'm talking to. It's not long before Natsuki comes up to me expectantly. Yeah, don't worry, I kept my promise. Pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag. Natsuki takes it from my hands and quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. Handle manga all the time, you know. Just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know. That's true. I don't blame you. Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay? Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow. So you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forget. The chapter ended when Nori and Alice found Monica! Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Did you move my manga again? Oh, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet, so I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still in there, I just had to organize it a bit. Ugh. Top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga. Jeez, this is so inconvenient. Moving all these back down. There's plenty of room in these shelves. Besides, really pretty to look at when they're all lined up. Why would you waste all that on the top shelf? Natsuki, there's a stool on the wall there. In the closet, there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you. I can get them myself. Natsuki grabs the stool from the wall and unfolds it. Think I'm too short or something? I mean, I knew it! Well, you know what? Just watch me. Natsuki hops on the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design. Ugh, careful. I know what I'm doing. What time is it? 8:33. Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. Who is texting? What is this? Oh, that's me. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual. Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes on the edge of the shelf. Oh, frick. I can't start scrolling. See? Ugh! The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles. What? Hold on. Anyway. Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet. She holds the box triumphantly. There! Having almost fell, Natsuki's a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get all the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just... I said I can do it! Yeah, I believe you, girl. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on. Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet. Let's see. Classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit in the closet. Aha! Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. This is so unstable. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls. But I've already learned my lesson, so I keep my mouth shut. Ugh. Natsuki climbs on the chair, then slowly bounces onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch. Oh my goat. There we go. See, I can easily do it now. Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below. Oh, she's gonna fall. The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf. What are you doing? Can Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing? Who is it that told me not to help? Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can... I'm not saying that. I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through? What she realizes I'll be dead. Yeah, I wonder why. Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf. Heavy. Hey, Pancreas. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Let me take this one. But then I have to let go of the chair. That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up. Alright. Let me just stand up. Slowly release my grip from the chair. What do you mean stand up? Natsuki looks down at me. Why are you all the way back? Natsuki, it looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves. Natsuki, the box. What are you looking at? I'm not saying this. Natsuki's like shake. She's gonna fall. I'm not. I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move. Just give me the box. You perv. How could you? You set me up. Go away. Get out. But I'll do it myself. Chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki... Oh, I'm gonna fall. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands, and the books go flying. I got you. Oh. What's that, dude? A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight into my chest. Thanks. I don't need to know this. My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact. Oh, that's oomph. Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arms straight into me and then to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize it's not the floor beneath her. Gross! Fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki holds herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you sicko? Everything okay over there? I heard a loud noise. Monica suddenly peers in. Monica! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something? Jeez. Sorry. Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club members. No. So I hope you're happy. I didn't... Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monica. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monica says it quiet to me. I'm not doing that. Looks like I'm off the hook. Oh no! I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out. Oh, I must have landed on that page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, and throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you... No! Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No. I don't even care that much. I'm just having a really bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean for it to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki shakes her head. Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to my club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up, and I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside. This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? You can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers. You're really nice to me. That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. Next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. Make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done. I hoist the box up onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop up the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze. Thanks. Hahaha. Nothing. Natsuki's holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good. If you weren't, I would make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. Think about cheering me up. If you insist. Yes, girl. It was in the same spot as last time I opened the second volume. I can't freaking speak no more. Hold on. Give me like 2 seconds. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. Guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. Guess I'll be holding on to this one for now. Yep. Even you sound more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know? Told you. Yeah. I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. It's time. You know who I'm going for. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me at the back of the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. This wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Why are you jealous, girl? It's okay. Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom! Red face, Natsuki quickly walked out of the room. Hey, Pancreas, did you do something, Natsuki? Just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No! I just told her that. My voice got caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you knew her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Pancreas? Cheating? What do you mean with that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Haha. I didn't understand Monica's joke at all. Yeah, I'm not cheating because I'm really good at this game. How do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey! Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem in Monica's hands. I can't read. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica? Of course, I liked it. Ugh. You should really start reading things that are for you, you know. You have a bad habit of doing that. Eh? But Pancreas wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share it with everyone, right? Ugh. Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Pancreas is done sharing the poem with everyone. I think I don't want to read this anyway. In fact, I'm just gonna hold on to this. If you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Sayori. She hasn't gone to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Pancreas is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine. Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's gonna like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Yes, girl. Oh my god, I love this poem! You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of her words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I try not to let her touch me. She likes spiders. Her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross, she's gross, and the world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. Symbolize, symbolize. Okay, anyway. This poem was really good. Not bad, right? It's quite longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I don't have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. I need to burp. Like, anyone agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk? Do you know people like that? Of course, it's how everyone thinks my... Doesn't matter, it can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes you're something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you and think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. Listen to this girl. I think people really need to learn respect for others, or learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I know I was talking about that yesterday, but I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Yeah, you better, boom. You know who it is. Monica's already seen my poem, bruh. Ooh, I like this one, Pancreas. It has some nice feelings in it. Oh, I'm glad. Still, though, your tone makes it sound like you liked yesterday's poem better. I guess you caught me. Sometimes you know me a little too well for my own good. Well, just try to be nice about it. If I'm doing a bad job, then I'd rather just hear it. No, I still like this one, I promise. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Pancreas. Oh. Hold on. Okay, anyway. You know, I wouldn't lie to you, Pancreas. Never, ever. I believe you, girl. I believe you. I need a hero. I'm holding on to a hero till the end of the night. Man, yeah. Oh. You guys can't hear that. Okay, you know what? You know what? I think... Dark Goggins, I don't care. We are gonna end this, okay? No more Doki Doki for today. Yeah, I hope you guys thought that was so freaking cool. Yeah. Unedited video. Look at my little guy. Come here. Look at my little... Oh, move. Look at my little guy. I drew this myself. Do you like my shirt? Yeah. I did that myself. That's so cool. I also blink, if you didn't notice already. I'm a blinker. But yeah, no editing because I'm a lazy bum. So, sorry if that's but that's okay. I'm gonna keep playing soon. Sooner rather than later. Because I'm so cool like that. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Bye.